So this song was inspired by a dream Tom York was having where he was floating around the city, and it's going to be pretty cool to see if the track reflects the inspiration. Will it have sort of a dream-like feel to it? Now this track is off their album Kid A, another masterpiece album of theirs. This is what I'm learning from you guys. They had this album run that is considered to be one of the greatest. I'm skipping ahead a little bit. I was supposed to cover all of OK Computer, but that's because of Cisco and his donation, him asking me to listen to How to Disappear Completely. It's his favorite song by Radiohead. So thanks for your donation, Cisco. And other than that, let's get into the music. Hope you guys enjoy. Okay, here we go. This is How to Disappear Completely by Radiohead. If you do end up enjoying the video, hit me with a like, maybe share it with a friend. If you haven't already, join our awesome community by subscribing, or maybe leave an awesome comment. You might be in the next video. Here we go. Their music has this really cinematic feeling to a lot of it. It sounds almost like the score to a film, right? Tell me that's not how this feels. Like it's just like the image has been removed and all you have left is the score.
That's not me. I go where I play.
York has such a knack for picking melodies. See how he weaves through the song. He picks those notes so perfectly well. He floats through the music. Very fitting for the music. And the theme of dreaming as well.
This isn't happening. I'm not here. I'm not here.
Very ethereal feel to it. It really does feel like a dream.
In a little while, I'll be gone. The moment's already passed. Yeah, it's gone.
Okay, so many of Radiohead's signatures are here. Those brilliant way of building up a song with the guitars and York's voice. I mean, he does that so fantastically well. It's like effortless to him. He does it in nearly every single song where his voice becomes another one of the notes, the instruments, the one of the layers within the music. And I was saying the melodies he chooses to kind of weave through what's already there is so expertly done, especially for a track like this where it's about dreaming. And that's really how this feels. I'm making a guess here. If Kid A is like the entire film, this scene in the film that is Kid A, the album, would be like the moment he's fell asleep and is dreaming now. That's what I'm thinking. That's the scene in the movie, at least, because it has that fantastic cinematic feel to it. And it's this high-pitched part that comes in every time.
I'm not here.
That part really feels like a dream.
This isn't happening.
You can hear those almost synthesizers in the back.
I'm not
love how they use panning effects too. The music goes left to right. Synth in this ear. Really cool effect there if you guys caught that. They turned that string section that's been so fantastic. That's the part that I'm saying sounds like the dreamlike bit of it. They turned it into the electronic noise. That was really cool. I'll back it up so you guys can see. They turned it into the synthesizer. Here we go. See that? Floating. That part right there, that harmony, it sounds like he's disappearing into the abyss. Voice into electronic noise. See that? Flip from something that sounds hopeful to haunting. Wow, what a stunning track. One of the things I think you can really judge a band on is the themes or the topics that they choose to cover in their music. And if you think about a lot of Radiohead's music, I've heard a couple of their songs right now, the themes that they choose are so dope to me because it's like kind of exploring the human experience, you know? Okay, how can we kind of cover the idea of losing yourself or feeling alone or isolated? Let's do it through a dream this time. That's what happened in this track, right? And I don't think it's by chance that they do this thing where they turn a human element into an electronic element. So you had the violins or even sometimes his voice that get turned into distorted electronic effects, and I think that's for a reason. I think it's the idea that they play on, especially it coming in the like late 90s, the idea of losing yourself to the technology of the world. You know, it's like we're losing that personal touch, that connection we have with one another. Really cool, man. The whole thing really did sound like you're sort of floating. That inspiration or spark he had for the track really propelled the music. It fit so perfectly. You could almost picture it like what he heard in his dream, you know? Or like, yeah, this is like the audio representation of what it is to be floating around a city in a dreamlike state. Fantastic, man. The more of their music I hear, the cooler I think the band is. So I've heard them at different points right now. I can hear the change up already from Kid A, from OK Computer to Kid A. Kid A sounds much more cinematic. The strings seem to have come in much further, slower, longer kind of track, whereas OK Computer had a more of a harder thud to it at times. You know, you think of a track like Paranoid Android, they had that very rhythmic part of the song. This is just one track from Kid A, but it's definitely a band I gotta check out more of. But in general, man, awesome track. 2 thumbs up, and big thanks to iCisco for his or her donation too. Thank you very much.